In this video today, you are going to watch 6 new cool and futuristic cars that you need to know and will be on the streets in the near future. These car manufacturers showcase their best at this year's Consumer Electronics Show. Welcome to Tech Letter, where you will get the future technologies, knowledge and the content that you will ever need to know. At number 1, we have our latest concept vehicle from Mercedes-Benz, and it is called the Vision Avtr. As the name suggests, it is inspired by the 2009 blockbuster movie Avtr. It is intended to show off the sustainability efforts of Mercedes and its Daimler parent company. Instead of a combustion engine, the Vision Avtr uses a battery whose graphene-based organic cell chemistry is completely free of rare earth elements. The battery can even be composted, while the retinute floor is from hand-harvested timber brought all the way from Indonesia, and the seats are made from vegan leather. In an interesting fact, in the long tradition of celebrity consumer electronics show appearances, none other than Avtr director James Cameron introduced the car during a keynote address. So yes, it is a complete sustainable approach from the biggest car manufacturers of all time, Mercedes. Next up, at number 2, we have our concept car from another car giant, Audi, and the car is called Audi's AI ME. Announced last spring at the Shanghai Auto Show, but the vehicle still came to CES to show off its high-tech feature list, including augmented reality goggles that allow occupants to enjoy a virtual flight across a soothing mountain landscape. The AIME concept also includes eye tracking for controlling the car's settings and even ordering takeout. But the only backdrop of this AIME concept is space, because it is a two-seater, unlike many of the other concept and production SUVs that came on display at the show this year. At number 3, we have the Sony's Vision S concept car. It is an attempt by the Japanese tech giant to stake a foothold in the sustainable high-tech car world. The Vision S has a safety cocoon comprising 33 sensors, a few of which are the CMOS sensors found in Sony's digital cameras that surround the vehicle to provide autonomous driving and collision protection features. There are plenty of entertainment features and other tech inside the cabin too, from speakers built into each individual seat and the panoramic screen that takes up nearly the entire dashboard. It is a beautiful and a great take from the Japanese tech giant Sony in the car world. At number 4, we have the Byton M Byte electric car. 2 years after its introduction at the CES 2018, the Byton M Byte electric car is finally ready for prime time. The Chinese automotive startup showed off a production-ready sample of the M Byte highlighting its tech features. The car's 48-inch display will be able to show streaming content from CBS, and on-demand weather forecast for the road ahead will come from AccuWeather. Byton is also planning its own trip planning app called Road Travel, which will integrate the in-car infotainment system and offer notifications about nearby places to eat or visit and help with reservations. So, we have our concept car from Byton. At number 5, we have the car called Huracane Evo, and this car was introduced by the company which produces one of the finest cars of all time, Lamborghini. Well, we all know this car from its launch last year, but Lamborghini showcased this car at the Consumer Electronics Show this year as well, because it got a dash of tech-based practicality with the addition of deep Amazon Alexa integration. We might admit that virtual assistants like Alexa and Google Assistant have shown up in cars for a while, but the Huracane Evo here is one of the first vehicles to allow Alexa to control nearly every function. For instance, you can ask Alexa to turn up the heat or adjust the car's lighting, in addition to performing more familiar Alexa-based skills like checking the weather or getting driving directions. The all-wheel drive V10 Huracane Evo can travel from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds thanks to its 640 horsepower engine. So now, this-based, the Lamborghini Huracane Evo is now upgraded with some tech-based practicality. Finally, and at our last pick, we have the Fisker Ocean. It is a new all-electric luxury SUV for the masses. Whoever is unaware of this brand, the Ocean is the latest effort from automotive designer Henrik Fisker, and it's shaping up to be his most innovative yet. On the inside, the Ocean proves itself to be a tech early adopter's paradise. In place of the center console, there's a giant screen that controls nearly all of the car's functions, from its sunroof to its autonomous driving functions. The screen curves at the bottom into a small console with just 5 physical toggle switches, making it quite clean and much more easier. The good thing is, you'll be able to put your $250 deposit down, select options, and eventually schedule test deliveries starting in 2022 directly in the Fisker mobile app. Do subscribe, share, and stay tuned for the next great content.